Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a winter wonderland in Minecraft, which is really cool. We're in a big taiga here, which lots of trees for miles and miles are only biome world, which I forgot we're in Minecraft, which are pretty cool, right? They're very big, they're very everywhere, you can see it everywhere you go, but it's really nice. Before I babble on too much longer, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so this is the build. We're doing like all the landscaping right now, but while we're doing that, I'd like to just talk to you about what Christmas means to me. Christmas is like my favourite time of the year. It's like amazing. Like I remember back when I was doing like Christmas stuff on my channel, my first Christmas video was just me saying Merry Christmas to the camera because I didn't want to miss out on an upload that month, and this was when I was doing like monthly or 2-week uploads rather than weekly uploads. So it was like I don't want to miss out on uploads, so I just upload it on Christmas. Merry Christmas guys, have a nice year. And that was quite a nice video to make, but I remember being very happy when I made it. But the first Minecraft Christmas video I made, it was like a time lapse, and I think it's still on my channel. It's got all this like Christmassy, I can't remember how it goes, but it's all got this Christmassy music, and I built Santa's workshop in Minecraft. It was a much smaller one, and I thought this year I really want to amp it up, and I really want to do something really cool with this. So I created this. I'm going to create at least this massive winter wonderland that you guys can explore, and this will be sort of my Christmas gift to you, because when this is all done, this is going up on Planet Minecraft. You can play on this, you can explore on this, and I hope to do some extra fun stuff with this map too. Now, to build this massive map, what I'm using is a mod called Axium. It's really brilliant, actually. It's probably my favourite mod that I've seen added into Minecraft, because I kind of suck at making terrain, but not because I think I'm bad at it, but because it takes so long and my mind just wanders off and I end up making something really rubbish. But Axiom's brilliant because it helps speed up that whole process, and I'm able to make really cool things that I just wouldn't have made before, especially the size of them. Terrain that would have taken me hours, even with World Edit. I mean, World Edit doesn't even compare to Axiom, because you can't make the shapes you want to in World Edit sometimes. Like, it would take forever if you wanted to make this terrain in World Edit. But there's so many different tools. You can, like, smooth it out, you can roughen it up, you can create rocks, you can create bridges, you can just measure things. It's just brilliant because it just adds all these tools that World Edit doesn't have. But yeah, I was always reluctant to use it because I saw it as a cheat. But really, it's just like a painter painting with his fingers and having a supply of brushes next to him that he won't use because he sees them as a cheat. They're not a cheat, they're brilliant, and honestly, these tools, if you're a builder, use them because they are amazing. Okay, and that's all the terraforming finished, along with a lot of the outlines that I plan on doing for this. You can see a lot of them over here. They're quite special, aren't they? What we've got here is basically the main buildings. I want to do lots of small buildings that I can copy and paste around here, so it feels very full and I can do lots of roads. But for now, I've just got the main areas. So this one's going to be like a mine. I know a mine in a winter wonderland, but I was thinking maybe they're mining like crystals and diamonds and all like the stuff for rich people. I'll never see that cave, will I? Anyways, and you've also got the position of the Christmas tree, which I hope is going to be pretty tall. It's hopefully going to be the biggest thing here. I've never built a massive spruce tree before, so that could be quite fun to design. It's going to be around this wide, I hope. At least the base will. And it'll go up to a point and I'll do a star and I'll decorate that. Hopefully that'll be really fun. Over here, we've just got a random building that I don't know what that's going to be, but I want a big building over here for some reason. Maybe it won't be in the final cut, but possibly it will be, so who knows. And over here is going to be the Santa's workshop, although it might end up being bigger depending on, you know, how everything goes. I like the design of it so far, though. It's small, it's nice and compact. Santa's a humble man. I think Santa's a humble man. I'm not, but Santa is, so I guess I have to deal with his humility for now. But it looks, I think this, for the first day of making this, looks pretty cool. Trees are what what I don't do a lot of in Minecraft. Well, that's sort of a lie. I do a lot of trees. Recently, I've started doing tons of trees because I haven't done them in the past. But I really love making trees. And this one here is no exception. In the end, this tree turned out absolutely amazing. I know, spoilers, sorry. But I really loved how this one turned out, especially, and if I'm going to be honest, I liked it when it didn't have any leaves on it. If you ever watch BWO, you know what I mean. When a tree doesn't have leaves on it, it can look like it's like this big, dead, creepy tree. But I don't think having that in the middle of my my Christmas village would make much sense, so I did have to add some leaves on it, and I made it very festive and looked very lovely in the end. But frankly, it did look really amazing. Now, one thing that I did learn about trees is that you have to fill all the space. You have to fill out all the space with loads and loads of branches. Like, doing as many branches as you can is a tough job, because you're building the same thing about over and over and over again, and it took me around, I think this tree took me around 5 hours to build, and not even, most of that isn't even in time lapse. This is like 2 hours, right? A lot of it was on the leaves, if I'm going to be honest, because that was a lot of leaf work, all the building up and doing it all by hand. It was very difficult, but it looked really lovely in the end. And with trees, another thing that I know of is that there's very little texturing work. I mean, there is slight amounts, but I try to work most of it in by doing like lighting, especially because I'm using dark oak, which is a much harder block to texture than others. I do ramble on a bit, but I do really love this tree. And the tree, the most terrifying part of the project, is now finished, sort of. I still need to add all the baubles and all the Christmassy lights on it and things. I have added the star. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look too great from up close. But when you're from far away, or let's say this is the entrance. So this is the entrance. This is where they're going to be first seeing it. I think that Christmas tree makes like this amazing like atmosphere. It took a while to get the leaves right because I had to do it by hand in the end. I tried doing it with World Edit with all the brushes and things and trying to figure that out. But it just didn't look as good as I wanted it to be, and you might see a little bit of that in the time lapse. So because I didn't time lapse me doing it by hand, it did take quite a while, and I'm pretty sure I did majority of it in silence. I don't know why I did that. No wait, I might have been listening to stuff. I can't remember. My memory no good. This is pretty sick, right? If you're wondering how I'm really fast, that's Axium here, which is really cool. Axium's like a brilliant mod with speedy physics and everything. You can just do a ton with it. We got a mixture of birch and spruce leaves in here, and we have added a little highlight. Goes further towards the top, it becomes more birchy rather than spruce. So you have this really cool light gradient. It's very simple. It's barely visible. I might even add some glass blocks in here. So the green glass, where are you? There you are. I might add a couple of these in, even if it's not like an absolute ton, so that they can just like sort of like add an even lighter gradient, because it's slightly lighter than this. So maybe having a couple of these at the top at least would look really cool. I don't know. I like it. I think it looks good. This is a really awesome build, and we've got lots more to do on this base, but at least we've got this first big segment done. This tree is looking awesome. So the final thing I want to build today is the exterior of Santa's workshop. Santa's workshop is basically the staple of a winter wonderland. If you don't have that, you don't have a winter wonderland. Lots of other stuff I want to add in here is things like pepper canes, candy canes, candy canes, yeah. I want to add lots of candy canes everywhere, lots of elf houses, and just lots of, you know, cool winter wonderland-esque things. But I think I'm taking a more realistic approach to them, and as you can see with Santa's workshop, it doesn't really look like the original one, like at all. Like, I've always done like Santa's workshop in that old wooden cabin style, but I kind of thought, why didn't he just have like a Victorian house? That would be cool, and then I can like make it all on the inside feel like Santa's workshop. One thing that I did get from somebody else was a guy named Minecraft Mason on Instagram. He made these really cool buildings. They were really bright, really colourful. They had that sort of Victorian old English style, but with a lot of colour added to them. And I've just been fascinating over this person's builds. They are brilliant. But the thing that I love most from their builds was how they did the cross-section beams. They used banners, and I just hadn't thought of that before. I was like, banners are like a whole new way of texturing, of using lined art. Hey guys, just wanted to mention I accidentally went over the replay recording limit just now, so check out Minecraft Mason on Insta. Their builds are amazing. Hello buddy, welcome to the end. We're done now, which is a very nice thing. Frankly, it's very cool, I think. It's very big in the end. I wasn't expecting this area to look like this, but this is Santa's workshop. It's nice, isn't it? Very nice for Santa's workshop. Anyways, let's take a look around. I haven't done the inside yet, and I'm sorry the video is ending so soon, guys. I'm going to do a part 2 of this. I'm going to try and finish the build next week. But this is a much bigger project than I thought it would be. Who knew that making an entire winter wonderland in 1 week would be so difficult? Next week, what I plan to do next week is to finish the mine area over here, which I want to do, and I want to make lots of elf houses and stick them all around the area, like in lots of little chunks over here. This house, it looks alright from far away, kind of like a pig. Looks like a pig from far away, but then when you go up close, you got all the banners, and it looks really like I think it looks really Christmassy from this angle. Sorry if I sound like completely out of it right now too, because I've said sorry a lot, and I should, because I'm very apologetic, but I am so out of it right now. My mind is like boggled. I've been doing this for like 3 hours, 4 hours straight. It's just building and building and building. I usually take breaks. I have not taken a break with this one. So yeah, I like this. I do like this. The back end is a little under accomplished, and this is where the entrance will be to it, and there'll be lots of cool little places in here that people can look around and have fun. And I just need to build all the interior next week, which will probably be the first thing I do, and you'll probably see that on camera, because I want to show you like interior design and what I've learned about it so far, because I don't show a lot of interior design on my channel. This tree is definitely my favorite area that we've done. Like, I did some stuff off camera, so let me turn it to midnight, and then what I did was I lit it up from the inside using some fog lights in the tree, and I covered it up with trapdoors there, which I think looks really cool. I really love that, and it creates this cool magical glow. And I think even that house, maybe when it's lit up from the inside, it will look cooler at night. But even now, it has this really menacing appearance from far away, a bit like a pig, but it still looks nice. I still love this. I still think this is great. I do really love this build, and I can't wait to see how it comes out when it's done.